When I tell y'all, I am sick and tired of all of this swelling and edema in my legs and being on hypertension medication. So, one of the things I have decided to do to help me to get off of hypertension medication is to lower my sodium intake. And the first step I'm going to do is to get rid of this Body of Complete. This has been my season of choice for so many years, but today your girl is kicking it to the curb. Bye bye Body of Complete. Listen, I went out and I purchased all of these items. I have here granulated garlic, granulated onion, ground cumin seed, ground coriander, parsley, oregano leaf, and black pepper. The only item I don't have is the salt to make the copycat version of Body of Complete. I'm not going to put any sodium in it. I'll just add sodium, to it just a little bit every now and then as I'm cooking, or just let whoever I'm cooking for, if they want sodium, they can just add it to their food when they get ready to eat it. With that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I found several recipes online because when you look at the Body of Complete container, it doesn't tell you what type of herbs and spices. It just says spices and herbs. So I Googled and I found several that all of them had the same exact items. So that is what I'm going to use. I did find a few where they actually use turmeric. But I'm not going to put turmeric in it because as you can see, the way this look, it don't look like it has turmeric in it, right? So no. So I am going to go ahead and share with you guys how I'm going to make it. So I ordered a 6-pack of the 16-ounce containers with the lids. And then I also have these labels right here in this chalk where I can label it, complete seasoning once I finish making it. And I got these off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box. There are several on here that's already marked for different types of seasonings that you can make on your own. Like for instance, there's a taco seasoning one on there. There's one that says steak blend. Okay, so I'm going to start off first with the garlic by putting 3 tablespoons. Then the onion will be 2 tablespoons. So let me get started with that. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 serving. But I'm going to put 2 servings in the container. So I'm going to put 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so next I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the onion. 1, 2. That's 1 serving. 1, 2. That's 2 servings of the onion. Okay, so I'm using different spoons here. Now I'm going to do the ground cumin, which is going to be 1 tablespoon. All of these are going to be 1 tablespoon, but I'm going to do 2 tablespoons because I'm making 2 servings. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, now I'm going to use this one for the coriander. 1, 2. Going to use the opposite end now. Going to do 2 tablespoons of the parsley. 1, 2. Okay. And then next I'm going to do the oregano. Okay, so now I'm going to do the oregano. Same thing, 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Okay, and then last is the pepper. This is a half a tablespoon, you guys. So that's 1. 2. And this is what it looks like. I'm gonna shake it up. Get it mixed all in. How does it look? Now I'm going to take my labels and I am going to put on here complete. I can't wait until I try it. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. All this seasoning smells so good. But that is it. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a few more off camera. I'm going to put these to the side. Okay, get these out of the way. Okay, let me clean these off really quick, you guys, before we get started on the Caribbean seasoning. Okay, you guys, now that I have opened up everything, I am going to go ahead and make the Caribbean Jamaican style seasoning. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our brown sugar and add it to the container. Okay? And we're gonna do a half a cup of brown sugar. I'm thinking, oh, maybe I need to do a third, but it said half, so that's what we're gonna do. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Gotta get another. Let me do this. Try to get it in there good without wasting it all over everywhere. Okay, that's that. Okay, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I want some of that brown sugar. Ooh, I want some of that brown sugar. Oh, mercy. Okay. Now, you guys, after I do that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of paprika. 2 tablespoons of paprika. So here's a tablespoon here. These are so small. Let's see. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of paprika. Oops. I waste a little bit. That's okay. I clean the counter off when I'm finished. So that's the paprika. Then it says we're going to use salt. I'm not going to add salt. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of dried thyme. Okay, so this is the thyme. We're going to do 1 tablespoon. Okay. Then it says we're going to do 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I don't have garlic powder, but I have the granulated garlic. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon. Okay. Then it says 2 tablespoons of red pepper flakes. I'll use the other end. And we're going to do 2. Oops, I'm wrong. I'm glad I caught myself. It's not tablespoon. It's teaspoon. So here's a 1 teaspoon serving right here. I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm glad I caught that. Been around here with my mouth burning. Okay, we got that out the way. Next it says use 1 teaspoon of allspice. 1 teaspoon of allspice. I'm going to turn around the other way. And I'm going to put that 1 teaspoon of allspice. Okay. Next, it says 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. And this is the ground cloves right here. I'm just going to keep using the same one. I'm just going to pour it over it like this. Oops. That's 1. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. One teaspoon of nutmeg. 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. The only thing I did not add is the sodium, you guys. I didn't add the salt, which is 2 tablespoons of coarse salt. I'm not adding the salt. Okay. So that is the Caribbean seasoning. Let's shake it up. Now, that's a half a container, so the way it looks, I can pretty much do 2 servings in one container. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all these ingredients one more time, and then I'll put some more sugar. Okay, so we're gonna start first with the paprika, which was 2 tablespoons. One. 2. The thyme, 1 tablespoon. Oops. God, I'm making a mess. I'll clean it up once I'm finished. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And this is one I use for the garlic powder. 1 tablespoon. And then I use this end right here for the red peppers. You can see. And then I use this end for the red pepper. You can see the red pepper flakes still sticking to it. So we're going to do 1 of those. Okay. Then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of all of the rest. So let's do 1 teaspoon of the allspice. Oops. The cloves. Cinnamon. Nutmeg, and then the ginger. And this is the ginger, the last item of the spices. Okay. And now it's asking for a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Okay, now let's add the brown sugar. Ta-da! Put the cap on it. Shake it up. It smells so good. I can smell that ginger. I am going to cook some chicken. And I'm going to let y'all know how it tastes with this on it. Alright, so let me put the cap on everything. Oh. Let me see if there's a Caribbean seasoning on here. Caribbean or Jamaican. Jay's name. Here's the C's, and I don't see Caribbean. Okay, so let me make one. Let me make a label to add to it. It's so small right here. Jamaican is what I'm gonna label it. And that's my Jamaican seasoning. Now let me close everything up and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I am finished. I have made 2 bottles of the Body of Complete and one of my Jamaican style Caribbean. Yes, my Islander seasoning. And I'm going to be using these this weekend, you guys. And I definitely will come back and let you guys know how they turn out. Yes. With that being said, comment down below and let me know if you make your own seasoning, or have you ever made your own seasonings before? Are you thinking about making your own seasoning? What's your choice of seasoning that you love, that you like to go to all the time to use? Comment down below and let me know. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining.